To our weekly office hours. I'm Sarah Nolan, and I am so excited to see you all here. I missed you last week. Oh my gosh, that's the first time that we have missed a week in a very, very long time. And it was really good to. Um, I took a vacation with my kids. We did an amazing road trip down to Arizona and just had an amazing time of clarity and healing and connection and presence. Um, and it was wonderful. And I'm glad to be back here and to do our office hours session. This is a time where we celebrate together, where we grow together, and feel free to ask any questions that you would like. There's nothing that is weird to me. There's nothing really that I haven't seen, heard, or experienced myself. I've kind of seen it all. So if you ever feel nervous about asking anything, um, you know, don't feel nervous. Just go for it because chances are it's something that's actually not not normal. So hi April, so good to see you. So that being said, let me know what you're celebrating. Let me know what questions you have regarding your program, regarding your schedule, your routines, your self-care, your experiences. Have you been experiencing anything unusual? Have you been experiencing anything that has just been like blowing your mind or something curious? Um, or do you want to ask a question about the energy that you've been experiencing, and would you like clarity around the energy coming up for the week? So let me know what's on your mind, and um, we're gonna do get a reading for this week. And because nobody has asked me anything specific as of yet, I'm just going to give a general reading for the week. Um, awesome. April says, oh my gosh, I have so much going on. I'm on the last part of recharge too. All right. For congratulations, April. I was thinking about you because I know you've been very consistent with doing the energy work. Now, remember, energy is the essence of all of life. Energy has the power to change matter. And these bodies, this is matter. And our thoughts are very close to matter, you know? Um, so it all starts with the energy. And if there's one thing that you do throughout this entire program, it's staying consistent with the energy work. And I've been doubling down on the energy work for myself over the past few months. And it's not like I've been doing more time of it. I've just been more intentional with it, and I've been more consistent with it than usual. And I've been connecting with the energy throughout the day more consistently as well. And it's just been amazing the changes that I've been seeing since doing that. I've been seeing massive changes in my body. This trip that I took was largely influenced by that energy work. I mean, I have done so much nutrition work. I've done so much with supplements and all of these like typical treatments that people do to optimize their bodies. And I have never seen the results, the kinds of results that I see from doing energy work. For example, I get, and these are little signs, all right? These don't seem like major changes, but if you think about what the body has to do to create these little shifts, it's a sign that there's more going on than meets the eye because there's so much going on inside that we can't see. So when we look at physical symptoms, then we can see, you know, when we look at external symptoms, it's a sign that something more is going on the inside. So, for example, within a week of, oops, I hope I didn't, something changed on my screen. I hope the video didn't change. Within a week of optimizing my energy routine, I was getting cracks on my heels, and this has happened every single time because of, where I live in Denver. I get cracks in my heels pretty easily. It's very dry here. And when I double down on my energy work, the cracks on my heels go away. They heal up like within a week every single time. And whenever it happens, I'm like, okay, this, I forget about it. It's like, oh yeah, this is what happens when I double down on my energy work. And I try to eliminate all other possibilities, like, oh, maybe I'm wearing socks more, maybe I'm doing all these other things, but I'm not. It's just the energy work. And another interesting thing happened, which is, sometimes, especially as we get older, freckles appear on our bodies. And I had this freckle appear about a year ago. And after doubling down on my energy work, the freckle disappeared. And that's something, if you know a lot about health and nutrition, you'll know that toxins can sometimes contribute to the creation of freckles. The other thing is weight loss and quickly eliminating body weight. And that's something that also happens whenever I double down on my energy work, is my body just like gets into alignment and inflammation goes away. And as I've said, I've done tons of cleanses my entire life. Basically since I was 18 years old, I've been doing cleanses and detoxes and all kinds of things because of autoimmune stuff. And energy work is the one thing that has made a dramatic difference in eliminating issues in my body. So I just wanted to share that with you because sometimes, this kind of thing is so simple and it's so subtle. Some people don't feel the energy doing anything in their body. So they feel like, oh, maybe this isn't working. What's the point? I've got to do this complicated thing. I've got to do this complicated process, but it's literally just opening up, unlocking yourself, unlocking your body, unlocking your subconscious, and allowing that positive energy, that loving energy to flow into your body and to alleviate, whatever energetically has been restricting you. And when you do that, your body comes into harmony. You're creating a space in your body to be healthy and to thrive. And so it's very, very simple. So I'm really sharing that as motivation for anybody who has kind of gotten out of the practice or who's had a hard time moving forward. I hope that this is inspiring to you to get back with it. And April says, yes, weight loss. I've been experiencing that too. I've been getting photos from people showing me that they've been losing weight as well. I've been, getting people have told me, I don't know if anybody's done it yet, and I've been considering suggesting this. But people have told me, oh my gosh, I wish I did a before and after picture from before starting Recharge to after, because I'm just so different. And I've seen that in retreats where I can see people's faces just shift as they have an energetic shift. And it's almost like a hologram in front of me where it's like I'm looking at them and they suddenly become a different person physically. Oh my gosh, Ayla says my hair changed. Ayla, is your hair changing color or are you dyeing it? Because I'm just kidding. But if your hair really is changing color, that's awesome. What do you mean it's changing color? Like, were you getting grays and now you're getting your color back? I'd love to know more about how your hair is changing color. And now there are some different layers to why we experience these changes in our body with the energy work. One is very practical, and that is that the more we connect with the energy, the more we take, the better we take care of ourselves, and the more we're aligned in our decisions, and the less we emotionally eat, the more we are drawn to hydrate ourselves, the more we're drawn to healthier foods, the less we have cravings, so all of those little things add up to just like a healthier lifestyle. Um, oh my gosh, Ayla says literally her hair is changing color. The roots are much darker, almost brown. I'm not blonde anymore. Wow, that is really interesting. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. That's so interesting. The other thing that happens when you do energy work consistently, and it's not just me, I've had people over and over again who do the energy work tell me that their period is much easier. Of course, women, these are women who tell me this. And what's happened with me is that I used to have horrible periods for like 2 weeks, and I would get like heavy, heavy emotions, like deep depression right before and during. And since doing the energy work, I get 1, maybe 2 days of discomfort. And it's really like half a day of this, pain. And sometimes it's not even what I would consider pain. It's more just like discomfort. And it's nothing that really takes over my life or anything. It's just, it's kind of like having a little headache. It's just a bit of discomfort. Sometimes I have almost zero sensation at all. And that started since doing the energy work. Also, it's very regular. It's like clockwork with the moon. Um, so that's interesting too. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Ayla says, my hairdresser friend says my hormones have changed. So it's interesting you mentioned hormones as I'm talking about easier periods. So I'm going to look into that and look at what hormones have to do with a darker hair color. Because when your body comes into harmony, your hormones are naturally going to start regulating themselves more easily. Okay. So hopefully, that's what's going on with your hair too. Ayla, so what do you mean, me too? Are you saying you've experienced the same thing with your period? And you guys, these are so helpful. These celebrations are so helpful to talk about in these calls or, in the group, because it's so encouraging to other people in the group and for ourselves to validate this. When Ayla, if you've had improvements with your period and you thought, well, maybe it's just me, but then you found out there's a bunch of other people who are experiencing that. I mean, that's super empowering and validating. And it's like, yes, you're doing something that really works for you. So thank you for sharing that. All right. So awesome. So glad that the two of you joined in today. I'm going to see what our message is for the week. Oh, that's awesome. Ayla says, same thing with your period, even syncing with the full moon every month. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. I love it. Okay. So just become really present and be intentional about what kind of clarity you'd like to have. Feel free to type that in the chat so that I can see it. Okay, we've got these two, and this one. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, so the first one is the sun. I love, we haven't gotten this one in a long time. And the sun is like, it's referring to there may have been a lot of clouds. This is like clarity, coming out of the darkness, birthing, emergence. Something really powerful is coming forward. And it says a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So, whatever you feel like is coming forward, trust that and take action on that and go all in. Whatever these new ideas are, try them out and really commit to the process. Yes, in spring. Exactly, Ela. The next one is gifts of time, money, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So it's like you're going to have the resources that you need. Whatever these ideas are, whatever's emerging for you, just trust that all the resources that are going to be required for this are going to be here for you. They might be here right now, or they might come in the form of somebody giving you a gift, somebody giving you a loan. Whatever it is that you need, you will have that. And then the last message is releasing. You're at the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, moving forward. So letting go of anything that you've been outgrowing. And keep in mind that as you grow, and especially as you do energy work consistently, you're going to be growing astronomically, exponentially. And as you grow, you're going to be outgrowing a lot. And it's really important to pay attention to the things that you're outgrowing so that you can right away let go of them. Do not hold on to the things that you're outgrowing. It's like, when your kids outgrow their old onesies or their old jeans, and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. This is like my favorite pair of jeans from my kid. I want to keep them forever. But they're just taking up space in the closet and they're never going to wear them again. Or if they try to wear them, they're going to be uncomfortable, right? So just get rid of, like spring cleaning, right? Look at all of the things that you have outgrown or about to outgrow and get rid of them or prepare to get rid of them. And move forward into, that next realm, that next opportunity, that next phase or situation. Okay, so those are the messages for the week. Let me know what your takeaways are on those. If you're watching the replay, then type that in the comments. Let's see, April says, oh, I feel something is breaking through. Absolutely. Something is definitely breaking through for you, April. And I can't wait to see what that is for you. And Ayla says, I've been getting the exact same pattern when we draw cards at home. That's awesome. That's awesome. Beautiful. Well, I'm super excited for all of you. Feel free to continue sharing celebrations in the group. Now, I have not shared this yet in this group. I've been sharing it in my other group, which is a homeschool adventure group. And if you're homeschooling and not in that group yet, then definitely come in. It's for Colorado. So if you're in Colorado homeschooling, then definitely join that group. But I've shared this in the group. I haven't shared it here yet, which is that we're switching platforms. I'm actually having a platform made for myself. It's my own personal platform. It's a social platform, kind of like Facebook, where we'll be able to post things and share things. I'm going to still be doing these office hours. I think I'm going to be switching it to Zoom. And then we'll be able to talk a little bit more, and it'll still be office hours in this format. There's still the opportunity to do the mastermind where we get to do like actual energy work together in, we'll do weekly energy work together. And I will guide energy sessions if you're interested in that mastermind. But if you want to stay in a group like this, then we'll continue these office hours, and we'll do those over Zoom as of right now. And you'll get more information as that comes up. I didn't want to share it before it was, too early, but we're getting really close to having that be completed. So we'll be off of Facebook and we will be into this different platform. And don't worry, you don't have to sign, I don't think you're going to have to sign up for anything. You're not going to have to download any more apps. There will be a website for it. You can get notifications in your email if you don't feel like going to a website. It's going to be really, really great. It's going to be less distractions. When you come into this group, I'd rather there not be like ads and drama as you're trying to come into the office hours or into your mastermind session. I'd love for you to just have the focus and have that just pure positive energy when you engage with the group. So that's what it's all about, and I'm super excited. I'll let you know more, I would say, in the next week or two. It will be all ready, and we'll start. I'm going to send out some emails and things like that to make sure you know exactly what's going on. Your course material is also going to move to this platform. It should be pretty much the same as what you're already doing. It should be a very, very smooth transition. You may not even notice anything, but I want to give you a heads up just in case something's different. It's possible there's going to be a different link. But I don't want to say too much because I don't have all the answers right now. I do know that we're setting it up to make it very, very easy so that you're not really going to notice anything different. But I do want to let you know that we're going to be shifting off of Facebook onto a sacred space that's going to be just for this transformational work. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions at all regarding the new platform and regarding, any of these messages. And I can't wait to hear some of your takeaways and celebrations. All right, bye.